Hello you wizards and witches and world travelers. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. Today we're going to be talking about my trip to Paris for my 12th birthday. The reason I wanted to make this video is because me and my family are going to Paris and London, and I hope this would get me excited, and maybe it can give you guys some ideas if you're planning a trip to Paris. So I was looking at pictures, so I thought I would make you guys a slideshow. So let's get right into the slideshow.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
So here we have the Eiffel Tower, which is really, really pretty. And I loved going up it, but it kind of wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, because the Arc de Triomphe, you can see the Eiffel Tower, which to me, I love the Eiffel Tower, so I want to see it. I like being on it because it's so high of a view. But yes, this is a view from Eiffel Tower. I loved it. It was amazing. But it was I just liked it. And here is Notre Dame. Yeah, so when we went, it was after the fire, so it was under construction, but the front still looked good, so that was good. You could still take pictures with it in the front. But yeah, that's what it looked like from the back. And then here we have the Church of Saint, whatever how you say that. It was a really pretty, in Paris, there's so many cool old churches. This is the Saint Chapelle, or chapels, Saint Chapel, sorry. And the windows in this place were amazing. There was stained glass. It was so colorful. It was just so amazing. It was really, really pretty. And you could just be in there for hours just looking at each individual picture. It's really pretty. There's so much colored glass. It took forever to make, I believe. And there's some beautiful views. So this is from the Eiffel Tower, yeah. This is from the top of the Arc de Triomphe, looking at the Eiffel Tower, which I really like this view, because this view too is really pretty. That's why I liked this is on top of the Eiffel Tower. So you see the whole city of Paris from the top of the Eiffel Tower, but you don't get to see the Eiffel Tower because you're on top of it. So yeah. And the Eiffel Tower had different stages of the Eiffel Tower. So there was different floors. That's the Arc de Triomphe from the Eiffel Tower, and it had higher and higher and higher. So you could go up higher and see a bigger view if you want to. But if you're really scared of heights, you could go not all the way to the top. This is from the Modern Art Museum. That picture was from. And food and cafes. I love the cafes in Paris. They're all really pretty. It was a dessert place that we went to. It was really pretty. And we went on a food tour, so we got to try a lot of new foods that I probably wouldn't have tried before. And Claire's. And this was some jam kind of things, which were really good. And it was chocolate. I had chocolate orange or something. It was really kind of a weird combination you would think, but it was really cool. This was on the dinner cruise, and this was on one of my birthday dinners. And that was some soup, the French onion soup, which was really good. We had that so many times in Paris. It was kind of ridiculous how many times we had it, because they had it in so many different places. This was at an outside cafe, which was really pretty. I would totally recommend if you were going to Paris to eat at an outside cafe. And this was really good. It was potatoes and meat, and it was super good. This is the first night we went to Paris, and this was Italian food. It was bread with tomatoes and stuff on top. It was really good. This is more food. We took a lot of pictures of all of our food when we were in Paris because it was all really pretty, so we just took pictures of all of it. Yeah, and this was food from we went to many different food places. This is food from where these are the I don't know what they're called, where they have like the bread and they have the things in the middle. It was like the fruit, and it was so good. And guys, if you like American food and you think that you wanted some American food in Paris, you can get it. It's not like you can find it. Fashion and shopping. So this was the this was a big mall. It had so many floors. It was so pretty. It didn't even look like a mall. It was, and then like it's like kind of like little shops put together in like one big area, which was really pretty. And yeah, it was so pretty. And then we went to a fashion show in the mall. That's originally why we went to the mall, is to see a fashion show. And then we went shopping a little bit in the mall, which was amazing. I loved it. And this is the Saint Laurent Museum in Paris. It's a fashion museum. It was really cool to see all the fashion designs, and it is actually in his house. That was really cool, and I definitely recommend going. Yeah, it was really pretty, and you could see like it's his whole layout and stuff. And there were so many pictures. There's also some pictures where like, this is the picture, this is how it turned out, which is really cool to see. And it has some of his most famous designs in there too. Yes, so the Ale is a really cool museum. I would definitely recommend going. And there was just all kinds of stuff in that museum. There was all kinds of things, anything, a lot of things to do with fashion were in there, not just clothes. Okay, so the museums. This was the Modern Art Museum, which was really cool. There were so many cool pieces. I really do like modern art because you can see it in so many different ways, which is really cool. And yeah, I'm not gonna know what like any of these pictures are called because I just don't remember all of them, but they were all really pretty. And yeah, so there's some famous art in that too, Modern Art Museum. Then we have the Louvre, of course. If you're going to Paris, you have to go to the Louvre. This was really amazing. The Louvre has so much art. That's the Mona Lisa, obviously. It is so much tinier than you would originally think, and there's a crowd of people all just trying to take a picture with it. It's really crazy. But also the room was under construction when we went, so maybe next time we go, it's going to be a lot easier to do it. And there's so many different like old statues and so much history, and we didn't see a lot of it because it like you need like a long time in that museum, because there's so many statues, and it's just like you can't like, if you want to go, I probably dedicate like a whole day, like dedicate a whole day for it, or like at least half a day, because there's so much to see. And also if you want to see some certain pieces, which we did because we had like a list of ones we wanted to go see, they're all spaced out because there's so much room. And then yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, and like this video. And don't worry guys, there'll be so much more Harry Potter content coming after this. But help us get to 50 subscribers, and thank you guys so much for watching all the way through.